Why most people stay poor. Break the chains now. Because poverty isn't just a wallet's emptiness, it's a mind shackled by fear, a spirit chained by excuses, while freedom is the fire that burns those bonds to ash. You're not here to rot in the gutter of mediocrity, to let life's weight crush your dreams. You're here to rise, to shatter the iron grip of limitation, to forge a destiny that thunders through time. Picture a man named Charlie Munger, born in 1924 in Omaha, Nebraska, where the Dust Bowl choked the air and his family scraped by on a lawyer's modest income, his early years marked by a world on the brink of war. At 17, he worked odd jobs, his hands calloused from delivering papers, his mind ablaze with a hunger no hardship could quench. Feel that fire erupt within you. Munger's journey isn't a distant tale, it's a battle cry igniting your soul. Your mind is the first battlefield where wealth is forged, and right now, you're letting it lie fallow. You're drowning in excuses. The soul, crushing job that drains your spirit, the debts that strangle your hope, the failures that whisper you're doomed. Silence them. Your mindset isn't your prison, it's your empire, and you've let it crumble under the siege of doubt. Munger didn't let poverty define him, he let it sharpen him. The Dust Bowl's grit, the taunts of richer kids, the war's shadow, they didn't break him, they tempered him. Picture him at 15, in a dusty Omaha street, tossing newspapers under a scorching sun, his father's voice a faint echo of struggle. Keep your head down, son. While Charlie's mind raced, plodding away beyond the horizon. You're surrounded by the wreckage of your fears. Gather the debris, hammer it into blades, and reclaim your throne. Rise each dawn with a hunger that devours despair, a resolve that melts every barrier into molten strength. Command your thoughts with the fury of a storm, turn every scar into a medal of war, and let your mindset be the crucible where your freedom is born. You're not a slave to your past, you're its master, a warrior destined to conquer the peaks. Steel hardens with belief, the unshakable force that turns dreams into fortunes. Munger believed in a future where intellect built wealth, where a small town boy could outthink the giants. At 17, working odd jobs, he believed education could lift him, studying late. The flicker of a lamp his only guide, his hands tracing textbooks. That belief drove him to the University of Michigan at 19, excelling in math, his nights spent in libraries, the hum of knowledge his fuel. By 1943, he believed in law, enrolling at Harvard despite no undergrad degree, his belief a wildfire. The world scoffed, called him a dreamer, a nobody with no pedigree. But Munger's faith burned brighter. It propelled him to build an investment empire with Buffett, turning pennies into billions by 1965. You're letting doubt erode you now, wondering if you're enough, if your dreams are too bold, if the world will ever see your worth. Shatter that decay. Belief isn't a timid prayer, it's a thunderclap that splits the earth, a certainty that draws riches to you like a magnet. Believe you're a titan, a creator of wealth, a force of nature, and let that conviction roar through your veins, driving you with a momentum no setback can stop. You're not here to falter, you're here to prevail. Momentum sharpens with clarity, the piercing light that cuts through the haze of distraction. Munger didn't chase every fleeting idea, he focused on one vision, mastering value investing. After early legal ventures faltered in the 1950s, he saw the flaw, scattered efforts wouldn't build wealth. He honed his clarity, partnering with Buffett, his mind a laser cutting through noise. Picture him in 1962 in a modest Omaha office, the air thick with cigar smoke, debating investments, his voice firm. We buy value, not hype. That clarity drove him to shape Berkshire Hathaway, turning it into a financial titan by 1980. You're lost in chaos now, scrolling endlessly, chasing scattered goals, letting the world's clamor shred your focus. Halt it. Define your aim with a precision that sets your spirit ablaze, a target so vivid you can feel its weight, taste its triumph. Clarity isn't a soft hope, it's your compass, your anchor in the storm. Munger knew his path. Do you? Set it now, and let it guide you like a beacon piercing the blackest night. You're not here to drift. You're here to rule. Beacons ignite vision, the blazing horizon that turns ambition into legacy. Munger saw a future where wise investing lifted generations, where intellect outlasted markets, a vision so vast it dwarfed the skeptics. In 1965, with Berkshire nascent, he envisioned a conglomerate that defied crashes, a dream mocked by Wall Street who called it folly. Picture him in 1973, pacing a quiet office, the 1970s recession looming, his team tense, the market crashing, yet his vision held, the hum of strategy his guide. That vision drove him through the 2008 financial crisis. When losses hit through nights where he studied balance sheets, the air thick with tension. By 2020, Berkshire stood stronger, its wealth a testament to his foresight. You're stumbling in the dimness of indecision. Lift your eyes. See your future ablaze with victory. Every summit you'll conquer, every dream you'll seize, every life you'll enrich, as if it's already yours. Vision isn't a fleeting escape, it's the blueprint of your rise, the canvas you paint with your soul's fire. Visualize it, breathe it, live it, because what you see with unyielding clarity, you'll conquer with relentless might. You're not here to imagine, you're here to create. Might pulses with purpose, the heartbeat that drives every titan. Munger's purpose wasn't greed. It was to teach rational thinking, to build wealth through wisdom, to prove intellect could triumph. He saw the Depression's ruin, his family's struggles, the war's waste, and vowed to change it. That purpose fueled his 1943 law studies, driving him to invest wisely in the 1950s, founding Wheeler, Munger & Co. Picture him in 1965, meeting Buffett, the air electric with ideas, his voice steady. We build for the long haul, a mission that shaped Berkshire. That purpose turned losses into lessons, lifting millions. You're searching for meaning now, waiting for purpose to strike. Stop waiting. Unearth the flame in your core, the mission that sets your blood ablaze, the cause you'll defend when the world turns cold. Purpose isn't a riddle to solve, it's the inferno that powers your charge, the war cry that resounds with every step. Find it, let it consume you, because a life without purpose is a flicker in the wind, while yours is a blaze that will transform the world. You're not here to linger, you're here to ignite. Blazes demand discipline, the iron will that turns embers into empires. Munger didn't build wealth with ease. He built it with discipline, working 12-hour days, pushing his mind to the edge. At 17, delivering papers, he disciplined himself to learn, studying math, his hands cold, his focus unyielding. In 1965, with Berkshire, he honed strategies, his office a fortress, sleep a rarity. Picture him in 2008, during the crisis, analyzing data, the air thick with uncertainty, his voice a command. We hold the line. You're tempted by ease now. The snooze button's lure, the endless scroll. The path of least resistance. Shatter it. Rise each morning with a warrior's rage. Carve your destiny with every disciplined strike. Let it be the spine of your ascent. Discipline isn't a chain, it's your rebellion, the crown you seize when weakness falls. Master it, because discipline is the foundation of every legend, and you were born to stand among them. Foundations strike with action, the raw power that builds worlds from dust. Munger didn't just dream, he acted, studying law at 19, founding his firm in 1962, investing with Buffett in 1965, weathering the 2008 crash. In 2010, he acted a mentor, his wisdom a beacon. You're frozen by fear now, failure looming, judgment cutting, the unknown taunting. Break free. Charge with the fury of a storm. Every step a declaration of your might, every move a brick in your empire. Action isn't a timid plan, it's the thunder that shapes your reality, the hammer that forges your world. Strike now, because every moment you delay is a kingdom lost to poverty. You're not here to plan, you're here to conquer. Thunder glows with gratitude, the light that turns wounds into weapons. Munger spoke of his struggles with gratitude, not bitterness. The Depression taught him thrift, the war's losses deepened his focus, the skepticism fueled his fire. He thanked his family, his wife Nancy, his partner Buffett. Picture him in 2010, at a shareholder meeting, his voice soft. We owe this to those who believed. You're cursing your battles now. Poverty that bites, heartbreak that stings, loss that lingers. Transform them. Every scar, every triumph, every breath, wear it as a warrior's medal, proof of your survival. Gratitude isn't weakness, it's the fire that turns your past into power, the lens that reveals the gold in your struggles. Embrace it, because the storms that forged you are the sparks that lift you higher. You higher. You're not here to resent, you're here to rise. Sparks bend with adaptability, the flow that turns obstacles into victories. When the 1970s recession hit, Munger adapted, shifting strategies. In 2008, he adapted, holding firm, his portfolio thriving. The world shifts beneath you now, jobs vanish, markets twist, life evolves, ride it. You're not a rock to shatter, you're a river, carving new paths through stone. Adaptability isn't compromise, it's your evolution, the skill that keeps you soaring. Flow, grow. Because the future yields to those who adapt, and you were born to lead. You're not here to resist, you're here to reshape. Leadership thrives on resilience, the unbreakable core that turns pain into power. Munger faced the Depression, the 1970s slump, the 2008 crash, yet rose. Life will strike. Betrayal will cut, failure will bruise, despair will claw. Will you shatter? No, you'll rise, forged stronger, a titan crowned by struggle. Resilience isn't survival, it's your reign, the force that turns scars into scepters. Stand tall, because you were born to rule your storms. You're not here to fall, you're here to rise. Reins sharpen with learning, the hunger that keeps your edge lethal. Munger didn't start as an investor. He learned, studying law, mastering markets, growing through books. He learns daily, pushing boundaries. You're resting on old wisdom. Ignite your thirst. Hunt knowledge like a predator, every lesson a blade, every mistake a forge. Learning isn't a task, it's your evolution, the fire that keeps you ahead. Seek it, because those who stop learning fall first. You're not here to stagnate, you're here to ascend. Ascension burns with purpose revisited, the flame that breaks every chain. Munger's purpose guided him through crisis. Hold fast, let it lead you. Purpose is your destiny. Lead. Flame forges resilience again, the steel that withstands every gale. Munger rose through crashes, each scar a triumph. Rise. Reign with resilience. Reigns demand learning, the hunger that builds your legacy. Munger's growth inspires. Resist stopping. Grow. Learning crowns you. Soar. Wisdom strikes with resilience, the force that turns blows to victories. Munger's path proves resilience eternal. Conquer trials. Rule. Ruling pulses with learning, the edge that keeps you eternal. Munger's hunger lifted him. Grow. Fly. Flight ignites with chains broken, poverty shattered. Munger's journey shows the way. You're a storm. Rise.